The one thing that I love that she's bringing to her sport, more people want to watch. Don't get it twisted. Don't get up. Caitlin Clark is the reason why a lot of great things is going to happen for the WNBA.
Angel Reese just turned up the pressure on LeBron James, and this time, it wasn't on the court after LeBron dropped a no-look shout-out to Caitlin Clark. Reese fired back as if the king had crossed a line to her. What was meant as respect looked more like betrayal. The reaction felt less like a basketball debate and more like the drama of someone catching their ex mid-and-follow suddenly. We've got a storyline fueled by salt, stat padding, and a rebound so petty it feels straight out of a high school group cataragnocleponology.
There's not that many people that can relate to everything that she's been through. There's not that many folks that know what it's like to be in her shoes, but someone that does is LeBron James, right? And here is what he told Esquire when he was asked about Caitlin Clark. He said, "I have a great deal of respect for her because I know exactly what it means to be drafted, to be the face of a franchise, and also get the scrutiny from a lot of people that don't believe you're ready for the next."
LeBron James, part superstar, part motivational quote machine, has once again sent shockwaves. With a single gesture, a public nod of respect this time. The recipient was Caitlin Clark, the Iowa sharpshooter who's been lighting up the WNBA with deep threes that feel more like target practice, but LeBron's stamp of approval didn't land quietly. The ripple effect was immediate and loud, let's just say. Over in Chicago, Sky Blue, not everyone was thrilled because when the king speaks, the basketball world listens. And this time, it's stirring more than applause. It's stirring drama.
I don't really get too starstruck from people, and that was like a moment that I was like, I knew I was going to meet him when I was coming to the game, and that's like one of my idols. Like, LeBron is the GOAT to me, so I don't know, it was just like a crazy moment where I got to meet him in the back.
All right, let's slow this Myrtle train wreck to a crawl and really appreciate the chaos. Here comes LeBron James, fresh off another early Lakers playoff exit, deciding it's time to play ambassador for the future of women's hoops. Noble move. Sure, but then he takes it to Instagram with a glowing tribute to Caitlin Clark. And that's where things get spicy because at that point, it's not just a compliment. Nope, it's basically LeBron handing Clark a crown emoji while looking straight at Angel Reese and saying, "Sorry, this is my rookie Oregon off."
But LeBron James said, triple-double, basically. But I'm going to post it so you can see it. So here you go. LeBron James says, "Triple-dub, CC, great way to kick off the season." Clapping hands. That's what he said. That's what he tweeted. Congratulate someone on a triple-double. And this is the type of response the Crash Out Angel congregation is giving you today. They have lost it. I mean, if you need to go check some people into mental hospitals, a lot of people should get Baker acted right about now because they've all lost their minds.
And the timing. Oh, chef's kiss. LeBron drops his Caitlin Clark love letter right after she casually racks up a triple-double against, wait for it, the Chicago Sky. Yep, Angel Reese's squad. Talk about poetic trolling. Meanwhile, Angel's box score read like a bad Yelp review, 5-4-11. Some hustle, plenty of effort, but not exactly statue outside the arena material. You could practically see her walking off the court wondering if the Rim had signed a secret endorsement deal with Caitlin Clark.
Now, if we can translate this to a win, your team...
Meanwhile, Clark was out there doing everything short of selling popcorn in the stands while roasting the Sky defense like it was a backyard barbecue in LeBron. He was in full-blown cheerleader mode, tossing digital confetti on Instagram like a proud dad at a spelling bee. The only problem, it's like the man completely forgot Angel Reese was even in the building, which, let's be honest, might explain why Reese is now out here tossing shade thicker than a solar eclipse.
LeBron James, triple-double CC, great way to kick off the season. Isn't LeBron my GOAT, but she didn't even catch exactly what Angel did last night and got killed for it. I don't know what this exactly means. But by the way, this guy's actual content on Chicago Sky, actual content in the Sky, is actually pretty good. I've watched a couple of his videos. It's actually pretty good. I can't lie. Like, I genuinely can't lie. But speak of Angel too, LeBron triple-double, a real one. Thoughts on the Knicks, and straight away you're seeing LeBron James. I'm 100% pulling away.
Now, let's be real. Hasn't exactly waltzed into the WNBA like a conquering queen. She showed up with a TikTok army, a sponsorship catalog thicker than the yellow pages, and more NIL money than minutes on the hardwood. The hype screamed fireworks. What we got? Fire drills, explosions of frustration, a shooting percentage so rough it feels like the basketball gods are still holding a grudge. Her rookie run hasn't been queen of the court. It's been more like fighting with ox.
So, LeBron James is under attack himself now because he decided to shout out Caitlin Clark for her performance. There he is right here, triple dub CC. Great way to kick off the season. Oh, that was the wrong thing to do because the Angel Reese fans decided to come after LeBron.
Meanwhile, Caitlin Clark is out here floating across the floor like it's senior prom, cashing logo threes like they're late on rent, and just when Angel thought it couldn't get worse, Kelsey Plum. Yes, that Kelsey Plum dropped 28 and finished it off by hitting Reese with the dreaded too small gesture for the uninitiated. That's basically WNBA language for please go back to the gym and rethink every decision that brought you here.
Game off in the first few minutes, Angel Reese had played 8 minutes, 0 points, 7 rebounds. Not to mention she was 0 for 5 on layups. And with about 2 minutes left in this game, Chicago is getting completely blown out by New York, and Angel Reese has played the most minutes of any starter at 27. She is 0 for 8 on shot attempts. She has 2 points and 12 rebounds. So do you think the rumors are true that people just do not like to watch Angel Reese because they don't like her, or is it because she's not very good?
At this point, even Reese's own reflection is probably whispering, "Girl, maybe try it." And then came the fans. Or should we say, the meme militia. The moment LeBron's post hit the feed, the X timeline went nuclear. Think LeBron lifting Caitlin Clark on Pride Rock like Simba. Angel Reese's reaction. Insert the crying Jordan meme here suddenly. WNBA drama was hitting harder than Game of Thrones, and the internet was eating it up, like Elon promising another cage fight with Zuckerberg. So how does Angel respond? In the only way modern athletes know through the art of digital shade, passive-aggressive posts, eye-roll emojis, media day stares, so sharp they could slice through it. Spalding. Because here's the thing, in the court of public opinion, she's no longer just a rookie, she's the designated villain in the Caitlin Clark cinematic universe. LeBron's endorsement didn't just pick a favorite, it basically handed Clark the Infinity Gauntlet. And now, every snap echoes louder than Reese's box score.
Caitlin Clark did talk about some basketball in a sense during her time interview, and part of that was LeBron James. LeBron has come to Clark's defense on many occasions. LeBron, you know, the phrase is game recognizes game or real recognizes real. He has come out since she was in college, really, and supported her and talked about how she's the truth. He also said, you know, that the women of the WNBA, the reason for the changes they got, I think this was when the charter flight thing came out, was
But here's the kicker, Clark didn't even ask for any of this. Caitlin's over here thanking LeBron like a grateful scholarship recipient. Oh my gosh, he's the GOAT. I grew up watching him. Meanwhile, Angel's probably replaying that same video on loop like it's a hostage tape. And don't forget the real salt in the wound. The Fever didn't just beat the Sky, they embarrassed them 93-58. That's not a basketball score, that's a did the teen bus breakdown on the way to the arena. Score, that's a did the Sky leave their talent in the locker room. Score, Reese's squad didn't just lose, they got dunked on, stepped over, memed into oblivion, and then charged for parking on the way out. But let's be fair, Reese isn't just playing badly, she's struggling loudly. This isn't some quiet rookie slump, this is a full televised unraveling. Every missed layup comes with a side of TikTok shade and a drizzle of Twitter chaos. And here's the problem, if this were any other rookie, we'd call it growing pains, but Angel Reese didn't tiptoe into the league. She marched in with a crown emoji, a media army, and a chip on her shoulder the size of a small SUV. She declared herself the next generational talent. She branded herself as the face of the league, and right now, she's shooting like a sleep-deprived intern in a YMCA rec.
LeBron never messaged me like directly, but it's been cool to like just see his support of myself and the W overall. Like you can tell he really watches and turns it on, and yeah, like he's been a kind of a big fan of myself from college and now in the W. So I mean, he's the greatest basketball player of all time, so I think that's pretty.
Caitlin Clark, on the other hand, is out here casually dropping NBA 2K numbers while getting digital chest bumps from LeBron himself. She's not chasing headlines. She's not subtweeting. She's just hooping buckets first. Drama never, which, let's be honest, is the most infuriating thing for anyone trying to play the villain. Because what do you do when your rival won't even toss you a scrap of beef? Clark's entire response to LeBron's post was basically, "Wow, thanks, King. That's super sweet. No shade, no clapback, just Iowa nice energy," and a crossover that sent half the Sky bench into therapy. Meanwhile, Angel Reese looks like she's trapped in a feedback loop of missed shots and why didn't he post me? Energy, it's the WNBA equivalent of that friend group brunch where one person suddenly becomes the center of attention and another storms off pretending they have a stomachache. Only here. Instead of avocado toast, its logo 3s, and instead of brunch, it's primetime basket ballerina.
Guys, Caitlin's cooking. I'm talking about Martha Stewart, Gordon Ramsay cooking. She is cooking everybody in the WNBA right now. If you don't know Caitlin, here's a little backstory on her. She went to Iowa. She graduated from Iowa. She has the most points scored for a women's college basketball player ever. Not to mention, she has the most points scored out of any man ever in college basketball history.
Let's be honest, Reese is talented. Nobody's denying that, but right now, she's making more headlines than highlights. And when LeBron looks at Caitlin Clark and sees the future of women's basketball, all Reese hears is, not you, the numbers don't lie. Clark's stacking up triple doubles, while Reese is stacking up ticks and tossing up bricks like she's trying to solve the housing crisis. You almost wonder if LeBron regrets not spreading his praise around a little more evenly. But then again, the king has always loved winners. If you're hot, he's your loudest fan. If you're ice cold, he supports you from a safe, restraining order distance. And here's where it gets tragicomic. Reese isn't just clashing with Clark. She's in a two-front war battling her rival and her own stat sheet, because when your toughest opponents are the Kings' Instagram feed and your own shooting percentage, the fight starts looking a little hopeless at this point. Reese might need to file a restraining order against ESPN's highlight reel. It's 90% Caitlin's logo 3s. 10% Angel missing another layup. You know it's bad when even the opposing bench is whispering, miss it like a It actually works or no.
Do you think it's fair for Angel Reese to be painted as the villain? We know what Caitlin Clark has done for the WNBA. Last year, it was 22 WNBA games that got over 1 million views. Caitlin Clark participated in 19 of them. So it's a fact that she's brought more viewership. But is it fair for Angel Reese to get painted as the villain?
Unfortunately, yes, because she does it to herself. You feel me? That's the game she plays. She likes to talk a lot of trash. She likes to, because she's from Baltimore, so that's her personality, right? She likes to get up in people's face. And you can do that, but if you don't have the game to back it up.
The WNBA drama is running so hot right now, HBO could slap a title card on it and call it Succession. Basketball edition, Caitlin Clark is playing the Shiv role to perfection, calm, ruthless, and quietly stacking points along with magazine covers. Meanwhile, Angel Reese is giving full Kendall Roy energy, spiraling because LeBron didn't tag her in his highlight reel. To be fair, Reese still has time to flip the script. She's got talent, presence, and a TikTok army big enough to start a rebellion, but the season's short, and the internet is forever right now. She's walking a fine line between rising star and TikTok cautionary tale, the kind with sad piano music and freeze-framed missed layups. It almost feels like Reese signed up for a crash course called How to Fumble a Rookie Season in 4 easy steps. Step 1. Ride into the league with max hype and a college victory lap. Step 2. Post stat lines that make your coach sweat through his polo collection. Step 3. Pick a feud with the league's new golden girl who just happened to get an Instagram nod from LeBron. Step 4. Sit back as the internet roasts. You like its brunch, and you're the main dish. And here's the kicker. LeBron wasn't even shading Reese. No subliminal, no diss track. He simply saw Clark lighting it up and did what he always does: shine a spotlight on greatness. That single moment of casual appreciation was enough to set the WNBA timeline on fire, like someone dropped a firecracker straight into the group.